Good afternoon, everyone. Today's review is on Mirror's Edge. Now, this particular Mirror's Edge has this fake cheap type aluminum plastic, but it just really adds some contrast between the mirror itself and the wall. Now, the edges are actually pretty rounded, not that sharp, but up here, the sharpest edge could actually cut you. So, this Mirror's Edge just isn't very good. Now, another Mirror's Edge is actually pretty good. And yes, I had to do it. I had to do the cheesy pun, so get over it. So I just finished Mirror's Edge for PC, and it's a pretty old game. It's hard to imagine that it came out in 2008. I think that's when it came out, correct me if I'm wrong. But that game is 8 years old. Wow. So I just played it for the first time, and I played it on my 4K TV. So my laptop is able to max it out at 4K, and that game is really pretty. So first of all, in my review for Mirror's Edge, if you have a 4K TV and you have a semi-modern graphics card, play Mirror's Edge in 4K. It's gorgeous. It has an amazing art style. I can't wait for the new one that's coming out. The storyline isn't that long, so if you don't want to be stuck in a game forever, then it's a good playthrough. Pros with the game are obviously how great it looks. It's a good parkour free running game. You get to use a female character, so girl power, and it's just it's kind of difficult at first because you have to jump with the left L button. I used a PlayStation 4 controller, so you can play with the keyboard or mouse if that's your style, but I just kind of like to lean back on the couch and hook it up to a 4K TV and enjoy it that way. So I was using a controller, and X or A, if you're going to use Xbox controller, just whatever your jump button is not your jump button, and you can't really remap the controller. So there's a little bit of a learning curve when you're learning how to do the attacks, and even towards the end of the game, you'll mess up. It's fairly easy. There's a lot of puzzle challenges, so if you like puzzles and not just constantly running, then that's good. So it causes your brain to open up, and you'll think. So it's good in that way. The storyline is really predictable. That's what was kind of bad about it, is the plot twists that they try to make it seem like twists, you're just like, okay, I'm not surprised. Like, really? Like, how cliche is that? So don't go in thinking that it's going to be a super deep story. It's just a fun showcase of this beautiful glass city. So you can play it. I don't know if you can do online races. I don't even know how the servers are. But my next video, I'm going to be doing some time trials, and you'll see me die a lot because guess what? You're going to die a lot in this game. You just constantly fall, die, graphically, bam, you'll get shot, get mowed down by the cops with their machine guns. You'll fall off of a skyscraper and just splat in the ground. So there's a lot of dying and retries. So luckily the checkpoints aren't that far behind. So you can kind of blaze through the game pretty fast. And you have two options. I guess it's kind of like Dying Light. Again, I haven't really played Dying Light, but you can either take on the police and beat them up and then steal their gun and then shoot everyone, or you can just run past them. Me, being who I am, I don't know if that sounds good. I like to confront the police because if I'm running, I always get stuck and then they'll shoot me down. So most of the time I would just steal their guns and just kill everyone and then focus on the puzzle or what I needed to do for the rest of the level. You get interesting guns. There's not really any iron sights or scopes, so you're just kind of just shooting third person, hip fire, whatever you want to call it, and that can make it a little bit difficult, but some of the guns are overpowered. It's fun. The only thing that gives you a scope is the sniper, but again, I was using a controller and I just suck at aiming and doing everything with two little toggles. So that was my hardest thing, was trying to shoot somebody before getting shot because I can't aim for crap. My controller killer. And by the way, my sinuses are bad, and I'm at this hotel in Orlando right now. Came down here for an investors conference. So if you have a 4K TV, get Mirror's Edge. It's a good game. And stay tuned, because my next few videos I'm going to do a few of the running time trials, and you will probably see me die and splat a lot, but it'll be uploaded in 4K. So you get to see how well the game holds up compared to when it came out 8 years ago.